Hi, Hope.
Hi.
Hi guys, how are you?
How are
Good.
you? Good, how are you?
Good. It's nice to see you
Just
guys. Is it as cold in Ontario as it is here in Alberta?
Oh, it's pretty cold.
Yeah, I think it's -10, feels like -19 or something. So I don't
Yeah.
know. What's it
Okay.
like there?
Oh, I feel like it's mid -20 for sure. Like,
Okay.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know exactly. It feels way worse though. Like,
Yeah.
it's not fun going outside. And maybe that's because we've been spoiled a little bit with not as cold of a winter, but at the same time, like it's cold.
We did a lot of shoveling this whole weekend. I'd say for a few
At
hours, I'd
least a
say
few
at least a
hours.
few hours. And we have snow piles on both sides of our driveway that are taller than both of us. And we're like 5'11", like 6 feet. Like,
Wow,
yeah.
yeah. And that's the other thing is I heard you guys had a pretty good snowstorm or at least like a couple days of a lot of snow.
It was
Yeah.
two in a row, but we made
Yeah.
it. We're
Yeah.
through, and the sun came out today, and seeing it again after so many days was
Good.
awesome.
Yeah. For
That's
sure.
awesome.
I love as it goes into like February and like especially March when it starts to get like the blue skies and the sunny, warmer days and
Yeah.
you just know spring is around the corner. But
Yeah.
we also love winter too because yeah, lots of like good stuff has happened in winter. We got engaged, we got married, and yeah. So yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really excited to get into some of the questions that I have for you guys today. Thank you for doing an interview with us.
Thanks for
Why?
Thank
having
you.
us.
Yeah, absolutely. Why don't we get started and take a moment to introduce yourselves?
For sure.
Sounds good. Well, so I'm Franco.
I'm Spencer and yeah.
A little bit about us. I guess we met
Yeah.
online in 2016, and we connected over our love of camping. What else would you add?
Yeah, I think I was sharing too, like some like favorite like camping like treats to make around the fire and that.
I remember.
And then just talking about some of yeah, our favorite camping spots that we enjoy. And then we thought, hey, like the conversation is like going really well. I remember just looking forward to when you log on and that. The conversation was so well that we decided to go just go for some appetizers and a drink and that. And yeah, the same kind of thing happened. The conversation just really flowed. And yeah, I think it was like a new server. We didn't have the great like the greatest service or they were nervous or everything, but like at the like we didn't really care
Yeah.
because we were just like enthralled in kind of each other and it was really nice.
And that
Yeah.
would have been maybe 9 years ago. We've been
Yeah.
dating. We dated for about 3 or 4 years, and then we got
Okay.
married in January 2020. So it's been about just over 5 years now
Yeah.
married.
Yeah.
Wow. And so tell me a little bit about your wedding. What did that look like?
It was a winter wonderland, not unlike last weekend, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. So there was
It was a
lots and lots of
blizzard.
snow.
It was a blizzard.
Yeah, we had it, but it was beautiful though because we had like we went with the whole winter vibe. So we had when you walked in, there's like a roaring like fireplace and that, and we had like a whole bunch of like candles on the tables, and it was a really kind of beautiful setting. The snow was falling, and yeah, we just loved being surrounded by
Yeah.
our chosen family, and yeah,
And we were all inside
it
eating
was
good food, dancing,
dancing. Yeah,
and hugging. And outside it was blizzarding,
yeah.
and the timing was awesome. It was January 2020.
Yeah.
Just before things changed, the
just
world kind
before,
of changed,
just
and
before the
that,
world
so we were
changed.
able to.
Right.
So it was great.
Yeah.
It was lovely.
Yeah, my aunt was like looking out the window. She's like, "Oh my gosh, like this is like it feels like a little Hallmark moment here
Yeah.
with the snow falling down and that." So yeah, so whenever it does snow, we kind of associate it with that.
Yeah. Oh, just kind of reminiscing on those memories. I love that. Did you guys do like pictures outside when it was snowing? Yeah.
And it
Did
was
yeah,
freezing.
yeah,
I remember trucking like through the snow and snowbanks that had like freshly fallen snow. And I remember the bottom of our suits getting just like so wet.
Yeah.
And our shoes were so wet.
Oh.
But it was fun. It was
Yeah.
like it was a
Yeah.
good time. And winter has that ability to just make everything so quiet. And I remember it was quiet and calm outside,
Yeah.
and we were just laughing and taking photos, and really,
Yeah.
really cold, and it was just a really good time.
It was nice. We even had a snowball fight.
There we did.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
some of the
Yeah.
photos are us.
Yeah.
Snowball fighting. Great.
Yeah.
I love
So.
that. And so, did you guys do a honeymoon right after?
We did.
We did. Yeah. We spent a week in Aruba.
Oh.
And it was really, really nice. We decided to rent an Airbnb because we wanted to like actually go out and explore some of the towns and rented, I think, a Jeep, and we went to this national park that was really pretty and some snorkeling, and it was just yeah, it was beautiful. We're woken up. The funny story is that we're so tired after the wedding because we really like went the next day.
Oh wow.
And we woke up and we're like, "What's that sound? Do you hear that, Franco?" Like what? Like that? Like I've never heard that before. And it was a donkey, a wild donkey outside of our Airbnb. And then we found out there was a little family of them, and it was
Oh my
so
gosh.
cute. So
Yeah.
That's cute
Yeah.
and very random. Like cute
Yeah,
and
very
random. You're like,
random.
what in
Yeah.
the world?
We knew that wild donkeys are all over the place in
Yeah.
Aruba.
Huh.
Now you know. If
Yeah.
you ever want to see a wild donkey, go to Aruba.
go there. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Great time. Yeah, we explored the neighborhoods, the restaurants, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Especially like you kind of get the best of both worlds in such a short time. You get to have your wedding in the winter wonderland, and then you get to escape to some warmer weather and beaches and things like that. So fun.
Yeah.
What is one quality that you both admire in each other that you think will help you as parents?
Ooh, good question. So when I think of Spencer's qualities, you're really, and maybe this is part of because of your job or what you do for a living as a counselor, but you are really, really good at understanding and naming your emotions, and feeling them when you got to feel them, and working through them when, the good emotions, the bad emotions. And so I definitely think that'll be valuable for, whatever our family ends up looking like. Having you as a role model for emotional regulation is probably going to be very important.
That's nice as they start here to get a little bit. Yeah. Well, Terry, that's really sweet. Thanks. I think you have such a huge heart, and I think you are so helpful just to everyone you know, friends, family, coworkers, and I think it's going to be really awesome to see our kid our child, having you as a role model for that, right? And I just really admire that, and this ability for you to make me and others just feel kind of like safe and protected, and that's more than one, but it's just really, really beautiful.
Oh, I love that. That's like everything you mentioned is just so important to have as skills in your life, and how you function through situations and experiences, like emotional regulation, like being able to talk about your emotions. Like that's huge, and that's a hard thing to do sometimes, and it's sometimes learned over time as you begin to just kind of think things through a little bit better, and also making people feel welcomed and safe right from the get-go. That's so important.
Agreed.
Yeah.
If you both had an entire day to yourselves without any responsibilities, what would you do?
Ooh, it would probably be a pretty low-key day, I think. We like to, okay, so imagining a Saturday. I'm picturing a Saturday morning, you wake up, you've had a good work week or whatever you've done during the week, and you got nothing to do on Saturday. We would probably go to the local farmers market. So where we live, there's like the city farmers market, and we usually go there as many Saturdays as we can each month.
Yeah, we love the food court there. All the different vendors
all the
and that too.
vendors.
So
So
usually
fun.
we'll grab like kind of like breakfast, or It depends on the some Saturday, like you know, the odd Saturday you might want to kind of like yeah sleep in and that. So either lunch or breakfast, depending on when we get up that day, and just kind of yeah explore the vendors and what would
Yeah.
we do?
What would we do after that? We probably would come home, and then probably take the dog for a walk.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
We have a black lab named Sammy,
Oh.
and he loves being outside and running through forests and all that. So we'd probably
Yeah.
take Sammy out for a walk,
yeah,
and then what would we do? We'd probably end the night or the day with some time with family and friends.
yeah. Either like either having them over for dinner or going out or going there or something, and then yeah, playing some maybe having like a games night or something, and
Yeah.
just or if not, or maybe watching a movie. Yeah, we just yeah, all those things.
Sounds
Yes.
very chill, relaxing, easygoing.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, and then so the next question that I have kind of ties into your last little comment about your friends and family. So, what are some of the favorite ways that you like to stay connected to family and loved ones and friends as a couple?
Ooh, there are lots of ways. So we live in because we live in Kitchener, right? And so we have a big group of friends and family that live near us. Fortunately, and almost all of your family.
Yeah,
So some of the different ways we probably would hang out by going to either someone's house or having them over here. We'd probably have dinner. We would likely play games.
Yeah.
We're a big games family.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Go to my niece's ringette, like not just practice, like ringette game
Mhm.
and cheer her on.
Yeah.
What else would we do? Just like call her parents too, and that I chat with my mom quite a bit during the week and that.
We're big on informal hangouts, like
Yeah.
informal calls of like,
Yeah.
what are you doing tonight?
Yeah,
You
hey.
know? Yeah. And so sometimes not planning things in advance, but more just seeing who from our village is around, you know,
Yeah.
like from our village of friends and family, who's around tonight? Who wants to do something?
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, not necessarily having to plan specific things out, but just like, yeah, informal, surprise kind of hangouts and conversations. Sometimes that makes for really special moments too.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So I have a little bit of a surprise for you. I maybe didn't prepare you for this, but it's okay. You'll be fine. Would you mind doing a little bit of a this or that questionnaire?
Sure.
Fun.
Okay.
All right,
I
let's
love-
do it.
I love
We
a
just
good
said we
game.
love games, right?
Yeah.
So why not?
Well, exactly. Summer or winter?
Yeah. I so I do like for the reasons we said like I said earlier in that I love winter because it's like nice and quiet, it's gorgeous out, minus the shoveling. And we also like if it's not we have a campfire in a backyard, so if it's not well now it's covered in snow completely, but if it
Yeah.
isn't we'll have like a winter fire, which is really
Ooh.
nice. So I like the coziness of winter.
Same. Winter
Yeah.
all the way.
Nice. I love that. Coffee or tea?
I'm tea for sure. Yeah.
Tea.
Yeah. Books or movies?
Movies for me.
I am more, can I say TV shows?
Yeah.
I'm more TV shows than movies or books. Yeah. Just I love some really good series. Yeah.
I feel like I know the answer to this one based on our previous conversation, but I could be wrong. Texting or calling?
Yeah.
Oh, I like calling.
Yeah. I like FaceTiming. I don't text too much or anything. I just, yeah. that's
Yeah.
it.
My guess would have been calling based on our previous conversation. Sweet or salty?
Sweet. Absolutely.
Salty for sure.
Yeah.
Beach vacation or mountain getaway?
Ooh. I
Mountain.
know you
Get
do
away.
mountain.
Mountain for sure.
I like the beach. I like being near the water. I like swimming.
Yeah. That's a tough one because both are so nice. Night owl or early bird?
Night owl.
Early bird.
Action movies or rom-coms?
I'm rom-com.
You are.
Yeah.
I'm probably more action.
Yeah.
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 Dogs or cats?
Oh, go ahead. Yeah,
Dogs for sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're really allergic to cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
me
else
too.
I grew up with two cats and I love
Yeah.
them and a dog. So
Yeah, I don't mind cats, but the fact that I'm allergic to them just they aren't for
Yes.
me. Pancakes or waffles?
pancakes.
Pancakes.
I have a good recipe for pancakes.
It's really good.
Yeah, they're not I don't add sugar into the batter because like you have the sweetness of like the maple syrup.
Yeah.
And sometimes I do like whole wheat and sometimes with like blueberries and it's just like there I got this recipe for like a really fluffy ones. So yeah, I like it. Sometimes I get requests for that. Yeah. Definitely.
They're amazing.
They sound really good. Now I'm hungry. I haven't eaten lunch yet. Last one, sunrise or sunset?
Oh.
Sunset for me.
I think for me, I would say sunrise.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like the optimism of seeing the sun come up and wondering what's going to happen that day.
A new day. Do you guys have a slideshow prepared with pictures?
We got a couple photos.
Okay, cool.
That would have been probably a couple months after our first date at a restaurant.
I think your best friend took
went out with one of my good friends, and we just took that photo. So we were young'uns there, about 9 years ago almost.
Oh, wow.
Which is funny to look back on.
Yeah.
But I mean, Spence was talking a little bit about how we connected over at camping, and so this is a photo from a few summers ago. When we were just getting ready to get into the canoes. You can see our friends in the others, they've already taken off. So we were about to probably go on a bit of a backcountry trip there. There's always that anticipation and excitement right before you go out camping that we love.
Oh, yeah.
This would have been a hike, probably near
the conservation area.
Oh yeah, there's a conservation area near our house, which is one of the favorite places our dog loves going to as well, in the just along the Grand River.
Yeah.
And so we love just going out for hikes around there, and in spring it can get so nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then we living in Kitchener, we're so close to St. Jacob's Market, and so whenever we have folks visiting us, in this case it was my sister and my sister's partner who were visiting, and so we just went to go check out St. Jacob's Market. And it's funny looking at these photos now. This must have been maybe last summer or the summer before. How like we're in flip-flops and shorts, and now that it's like winter and there's like 6 feet of snow outside our windows, I'm really looking at these photos going, wow, it's a really good time summer around here.
Yeah. And this was this past Christmas where we decided to make empanadas. So Franco's mom was a tradition. Yeah, she would always make a whole bunch of empanadas. You can say.
Yeah, so my mom makes a lot of empanadas for Christmas season, and my mom and dad they live outside of Canada. And so she sent us the recipe, and we made a bunch of empanadas with Spencer's parents.
Yeah, so that's my dad and my mom. And how many did we make? We made
over 300, I think, empanadas for the holiday season.
So
wow,
it was great.
With a bunch of different recipes. So yeah, we were deep in flour
yes.
there. So that was a lot of fun. And this is in Minden, Ontario. So my good friend is there in the summertime. So we went to visit her and we stopped at the local ice cream shop. And they also have, what's really cool is you can float down the river there. So basically it looks actually really cool. So people grab their inflatables. We saw flamingos and I don't know, every animal they can think at all the ones, and you float down the river. So we love going there and spending time with her and her partner and daughter. And just that's what's so nice about kind of cottage country in Ontario.
Mm-hmm.
And that is going to these little towns and exploring and and I got my salted caramel dipped ice cream cone.
Gotta get your ice cream.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess this is our last photo. Just of this last Christmas, we're hanging out at a friend's house.
Yeah.
Just around the Christmas tree, hanging out with good people we love. Yeah. And someone captured that picture, so I thought I'd share it as a recent holiday experience. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Thank you guys for sharing those photos. I always find that so fun, and just getting to see some of your experiences and the things that you do in your world. That's so fun. Well, we're gonna switch gears a little bit and talk a little bit about your journey and your experiences thus far. Would you mind just giving us like a quick little picture of what your experiences thus far have been?
Um, well, I'd see right now, we're looking to we're looking for a match. We did match with a wonderful woman previously, and tried some transfers and that. But unfortunately, I think yeah, she's upset. We were upset, and I think she has a huge heart.
And then
So
things in her life
things
changed.
are life
Yeah.
changed in that too. So
So now we're
Okay.
looking for a new surrogate.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think it's we're looking for like an honestly a really open, intimate relationship with someone that we know is going to be an equal partner in this journey for a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, we want our surrogate to have the best experience possible in the same way we want to have a good experience. And we want her to feel, cared, listened to, a part of the experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to really make her feel like an equal member of the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. Are there any other hopes and dreams that you're looking forward to in this journey? You've kind of touched on some of them for sure. Just having the open communication and the open relationship and what that might look like with her. But
I'd love to hear her story too. Why is she
yeah.
doing why is she on this journey, right?
Mhm.
And hopefully make a friend out of it, someone that
Yeah.
we can
Friend,
stay
family
connect
member,
a
like,
friend
yeah.
slash family member we can
Yeah.
stay connected with for years to come, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know obviously that will depend on what she's looking for
Yeah.
too, but from our end, we're open and excited for that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
We just want to meet her where she's at from the beginning, like when we meet her, where she's at as throughout the process and everything, and just, yeah, checking in too,
Yeah.
and seeing what's working for her, what she wants to see change, like,
Yeah.
yeah, just building a strong like foundation, right, and just having a lot of like kind of trust and transparency,
Yeah.
and we're just so. Um, yeah, just filled with gratitude, right?
Yeah,
For yeah.
we know that our family, when it grows, it's going to be because of, the incredible generosity and hard work
Mhm.
and kindness of a really, really generous and altruistic woman.
Yeah.
And so we're feeling a lot of gratitude in advance without having even
Yes.
met her yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. With you being in Canada, would you be excited for the potential of maybe being there for doctor's appointments or even FaceTiming and then being there for the birth itself, of course?
Absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
we would love to play any
Yeah.
role that surrogate's comfortable with us
Yeah.
playing. So yeah, and being in Ontario, which is such a close
Yeah.
to so many large cities,
Mhm.
if it happens to be close to where the surrogate is,
Yeah.
and the surrogate is open to having us around
I
and
would
part
love
of
it.
those meetings, then we would for sure be there.
What are some of the reasons that you both feel ready to become parents?
Yeah. Well, when I think of that, like I know we both have a lot of love to give, and family, through the photos that you saw and the stories we're telling, family is really important to me and to us.
Yeah.
And so to have the chance to raise, a kid to share in that family value and to be part of that family and experience that strong family that we have,
Mhm.
is something that just feels right and something that we're really excited for.
Yeah, we're excited to like not just have a child, but I'm just excited to like we're excited together to like to raise a child and to
Yeah.
just see them grow and to teach them and like I think it's so important where for me it's just knowing that my family is just really like loving and really accepting and I can be myself and that's exactly what we want to create for our child like for
Yeah.
like ourselves no matter where you are not in for a home to just be like this safe place for them to explore and grow and yeah
Yeah,
so
absolutely. And so, do you have a really strong support system near you, like you mentioned, Spencer, your parents, and they're surrounding you in this and encouraging you along the journey?
Yeah, exactly. Like we're going out to celebrate my mom's birthday tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
They're literally like 20 minutes away. My brothers are close by as well, just in this like short about the same,
Yeah.
really. And they have their own families as well. We also have a really yeah, your parents are further away, but you're always talking to them as well.
Yeah.
And then we have a big group of well, how many in the group of it is it now? Friends.
Yeah, a big group of friends
Too.
who are
Yeah,
around
so
and
quite a
Nice.
bit.
would play
Yeah.
such an active part in our family, no
Yeah.
matter what it looks like. In the same way that we're active part of their lives right now
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
popping into their houses and helping with their kiddos. So
Yeah. So they'd have a lot of love in their life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds amazing. And I like have to just mention, like I'm looking behind you and I see all of the photos on your staircase. Like that shows that there's a lot of love, a lot of family, a lot of friends, and yeah.
It's our
good.
village, we
Yes.
have like whenever we make really key memories, we always make sure we print out a photo and put it up there so we see it every time we're going up and down the stairs. It goes all the way up to the roof.
Wow. I love that's amazing, and I love that you call it your village and the people that you love and are surrounded by, and that's such a great way to remember and remind yourself of the memories and the people and all the love. Amazing. Well, that's the end of my questions. I did want to just give you a moment and an opportunity to say a final message to the wonderful woman who has taken the time to listen to your interview, might be looking at your profile, and considering you guys as her intended parents.
Yeah, I think I would say thank you for making it this far. Thank you for considering us. We're ready. We're excited.
Yeah.
We want to meet you.
Yeah.
And we're here. If there's any other questions or anything else anybody wants to know, we've been very transparent and open on this journey in the hopes that it'll make others who are on this journey with us or around us also open and transparent. And so we're ready and we want to meet you.
Yeah.
I love that.
Well said.
I can tell that you guys have a lot of love to give and are just approaching this journey with a lot of openness, but also a lot of excitement for what is to come.
Thank you, Hope.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, I really enjoyed getting to know you guys a little bit more, ask some questions, and hear about your journey, and just hearing your story. So thank you for that.
Thanks for hearing our
Thank
stories.
you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
absolutely.
Great questions. Your time.
Of course. Well, we will say goodbye for now, and we'll keep in touch.
We'll see you next time.
Sounds good.
Okay, bye.
Bye.